So you guys aren't going to believe today's video. We have a barn find MOLDY Subaru WRX that makes 500 horsepower that's been sitting for over 3 years. I don't understand why that would ever take place, but it did. And this thing is nasty. I mean, it smells horrible. I mean, my garage was stinking. It still stinks and it's been a week. But yeah, this thing had critters living underneath the rear seats eating sunflower seeds. It's got mold and mildew on the inside, on all the carpets and fabric. And when was the last time you guys saw me wear a respirator in one of my videos? It's been a long time, and that just shows you how bad this thing smells. I mean, it was brutal. But I need to make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Only 30% of you guys that watch my videos are subscribed. Let's go ahead and get that number up quite a bit. So hit that subscribe button as we get started, and you guys are not going to be disappointed with today's video. Satisfaction guaranteed. Now, one thing about today's video is I want to say thanks to NordVPN for making this video possible. They're helping support the channel today. And NordVPN is a VPN that you can use on your mobile devices, on your computers, whether it's a Mac or a Windows-based system. And a VPN is a virtual private network. And if you're not familiar with a VPN, it essentially allows you to use the internet and connect anywhere privately. It allows you to encrypt your connection. It allows you to safely browse the internet. It even allows you to access different content that you can't get in other countries, whether it's streaming video, different games, or if you just want to have that layer of security on your network connection. I personally use NordVPN just because of the fact that it creates an encrypted tunnel for all of my data, whether it's bank account access, browsing, or anything like that. It hides my IP address, and it also allows me to use public Wi-Fi safely. So whether you're at the airport or if you're at Starbucks, using a VPN helps keep your data private and secure. With over 5,400 servers in 60 plus countries, you can find the server nearest you for better speeds, but also to access all of that content that you can't access in the country you're located in. And the main thing for me about a VPN is it allows you to be free to use the internet how you choose. What I need you guys to do is to get a 2-year plan plus 1 month free with a huge discount. And you also get threat protection with NordVPN subscription by using the link in the description box below, or go to https://nordvpn.com/Stauffer to get exclusive access to the deal. So make sure you guys check it out after the video. Now when it comes to dirty steering wheels, this one takes the cake. You know, I've done some nasty ones from farm trucks that are covered in grease and dirt, but this thing had mold in every single one of those little pinholes on the steering wheel. This thing was disgusting. It was sticky. It definitely was a smoked-in type vehicle, so you had that to go with it. By far one of the dirtiest steering wheels I've ever done. I don't know about you guys, but this car brought back some memories for me. I've had Integras, I've had Civic hatches, I've had 240s, I've had an STI, which was a 2011. I've had a Mercedes CLA 45 AMG. Those cars I've all modded, and I miss modding cars. That's one thing that I haven't done in a long time just because I've been so busy with work. Just getting back to wrenching again. That's one thing that I miss, and when I talked to the owner of this car and how much they were willing to sell it for, I was very, very tempted to pick it up, but I was a little bit concerned about some of the electrical stuff and some of the work that was done to it and how long it's been sitting, because, you know, sitting cars usually require, you know, some intensive work. Maybe the rings got seated and caused some rusting in the cylinders. You know, you never know how it was left when it was, you know, parked. But man, when I drove this thing, I was... You know, it had an external blow-off valve, it had that big turbo, and it spools like crazy. I mean, it was a fun drive. So I don't know about you guys, but if you guys have a modded car, or if you think that I should pick up a modded project for this channel, let me know in the comments below. And if you want to see certain types of videos on this channel as well, whether they're dedicated tutorials, or if you want to just continue watching these crazy details, let me know. I'm always trying to create new content for you guys, you know, make sure that they're videos that you guys want to watch. So let me know in the comments below what you guys want to see. And also if I should pick up a car to mod. And at the beginning of this video, I told you guys that this was not going to be a disappointing extraction and overall clean. This is what I'm talking about. Once again, the Mighty comes through with cleaning up all the carpets, but yeah, I haven't had dirty carpets like this in a long time. And with just a couple passes, this thing cleaned up and was definitely smelling a lot better by the end of this extraction. Now when it comes to cleaning your floor mats, I always like to vacuum first and then usually use an extractor. But these floor mats, I don't know how you could get them this dirty unless you literally used them to soak up motor oil, walked on them every single day and never cleaned them once. I mean, these things were hard as a rock and hard to even vacuum. So the only real thing to do was to get these things soaked in the degreaser and my carpet cleaning solution, and then pressure wash them first before hitting them with the extractor. Just because they were so caked with grease and dirt, it was unbelievable, to be honest. Now for these seats, I had to try 2 different extraction methods. I actually used a degreaser for one because they were so caked with goo and grime in the mold. And then I also tried with my typical extraction fluid as well. It kind of seemed to be like a combination method where I do 1 pass and 1 drill pass with just the degreaser, and then I followed up with the carpet cleaning solution. That seemed to be working the best, especially to try to get these seats clean. But there is some sort of stain on the base of the seat after I'm done that you'll kind of see that I wasn't able to get out with anything. So sometimes you're kind of just in a pickle where you can't get them completely clean, but for the most part, these things turned out amazing. I will say that the extraction pours in this video are probably some of my favorite ones that I've ever had on this channel. I mean, look at that stuff. Looks juicy, amazing, delicious. No, not really, not at all. Now, one of my favorite things about a car like this that's been sitting such a long time is the pressure washing is the most important part about the outside. It is what makes all of that grime come off and removed without destroying your wash mitts, and even then you're probably not going to get it all out just by washing it. So enjoy the pressure washing on this one, because it was it reminds me of that old Volkswagen Golf I did that was parked and sitting that had trees growing out the front of the hood. This one is very similar in terms of mold quantity. I think the craziest thing about this one is the carbon fiber hood and the color change that you'll see here. Look at all that crap being blown off of it. It reminds me of those sidewalk pressure washing videos on YouTube. Literally, this thing changed colors. Now I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you use the link in the description box below to check out NordVPN, and also check out foxclean.com for all of your detailed supplies that you guys can use to keep your car cleaned over the summer and for the rest of the year for that matter. And if you haven't subscribed already, smash that subscribe button down below and let me know in the comments below of any videos you guys want to see on this channel, and I'll see you guys next week.